All right, we should be up and running, folks. Hello, internet. How we doing? Just gotta do some exploring in Star Rail. What am I doing? Oh, well, basically a Flappy Bird's code. Oh, and bonk. Good enough. I just have to play it. Have to do more than that. I guess play the third one? Oh, God. Well, there's that one then, at least. Oh, get back in there. Okay, I cannot menu. Harry phone booth.
Please let this be a good omen this time.
I'm exhausted.
Soliciting is strict.
Probably back at this. Wait, oh, let me get you. Oh, is that it? Yes. Oh, that's that done at least. Or not.
There are 3 keys to winning a celestial jade. And resolve. Care to give it a try?
Hey, everybody, how's it going? There we go. A lot better overall. Just give me the extra dice. Oh, wow, that sucked. Guess you roll those.
May wandering souls find their own way out.
And it's the same reason we kept getting Fantastic Four movies from Fox. It's so they can keep the rights to Spider-Man movies. That is accurate. They actually are required to make a Spider-Man movie every so many years. It's the same. It was the same for Fantastic Four. Until Disney bought Fox and basically went, that's ours now. Actually, it was also the same with X-Men as well. I'm pretty sure you can find a version of the contract between Marvel and Sony. It's out there. No one. It's called when... Bear in mind, you have to go back, like, a long time ago to when Marvel was going bankrupt. And so, to get money, they sold off the movie rights to some of their properties. Yeah. Yeah, so when they did that, that's when those contracts happened. So that's why. Yep, that was the first instance, because that movie was made to keep the rights for Fantastic Four. And that was the same with the next one, and the next one, and the last one. And that is also the same with the X-Men movies, why they basically made all those X-Men movies after a certain point. Was to hold on to the rights. Yes, I know the Fantastic Four one you're talking about. That was the first one that was made to keep a hold of the Fantastic Four rights. And then the one after that actually got released was the same way, and so was the sequel to that one, and then was the next one they made, which was the last Fantastic Four movie that got made, not the one that Marvel made, the one before that, the bad gritty one, that was also made to keep a hold of the rights until Disney bought Fox, and then that was not a problem anymore. Technically, there's 5 Fantastic Four movies, but only 4 of them have ever gotten released. I guess go back where I was. I was over here. Yeah. Phone booth is over here. I guess I talked to the phone booth again, and I guess I find the
It's still early.
correct conversation it's looking for. I was like, go the wrong way. This way. No. Is it different? What? Okay, I'm looking for a different phone booth.
Ugh, this place wasn't home.
with? Okay, we should be back.
Mary Express! Right behind you already!
I will save you, Simon!
Sorry, I was watching OBS because it was having a time for some odd reason, and I'm not sure why. It is having a time. Why? So I think I got the other thing I was after. I think I saw something about the poison ivy part of that, and I was like, well, I guess that's a thing.
It's so unfair that strangelings can't be.
May wandering souls find their own way out.
I dreamed of a stellar jade. A huge stellar jade. Please loud to your heart's content. Give me the same one.
Ah, you can. I was thinking I'd seen that somewhere, but probably not. Blocking enough to not get the upgrade, but still do return damage. I really need the upgrade more than the return damage.
May wandering souls find their own way out.
But every day is a...
It's still early. Where to now?
just missed that chest. It's just sitting right there in the open. Just wait for it to be done. Acting up. Alright, we should be back.
Welcome. Please lounge your heart's content.
I'm still under 8.
Everything seemed good from what I saw. Why, are you just not wanting to be spoiled on it? Oh, right. I forgot. I'd like that upgrade, please. Oh, crap. It's no less than 8. Alright, so I need 8. I forgot my range on that. Roll. That's 6. Do that. That's about as good as it's gonna get. It's not an outright kill, but it gets me close. kills on the reflect? No, he has siphon. Darn. Close. You magic pixel and sturdy bastard. Really? Really gonna hit me with a wait? No, I live with 1 HP because of effect. Fuck off.
May wandering souls find their own way out.
Sit your ass down with the fucking reflect.
Terrible jokes.
I dreamed of a stellar jade. A huge stellar jade.
Youth never comes to an end!
Pretty sure I still got a bunch of cards to upgrade. That's not it. Okay, I have enough for all the main cards. No, I'm just short. Yeah, it's just cosmetic. Just missing what? More? It's probably matches I just haven't done yet. Okay, I want to go back to here.
It's still early.
And if I find the item again.
They got a new producer.
Ah, there's a barrier. I have to go around the other way. Back out. Wait, go into the map. It's because I'm clicking in the stick. Oh. Should have saw that coming.
I heard they got a new producer.
There's that chest. That menu, that menu.
electric type plus ghost type?
Buy our brand new phone data for free!
And I ended up walking right on by. Okay, I was curious if there was anything down there. There was not. Clicking on the stick. That sucks. I got stuck in there.
It's still early. It's still early. Where to now?
Wanna try the latest?
Please do not take any pictures or upload them.
Basically had to fall to get that one. I couldn't recover. It's fine.
Even the resellers have received
Death Bay! Team Cat.
How I wish I could become someone like that. Soliciting is strictly. I want to eat Sweetman waffles. Does anyone want to play a round of
Oh, is it the other chest? It's a chest I just passed. You go that way.
Does anyone want to play a round of Cosmicon Collective?
How many am I at? What in the city proper? Or I have. Alright. Got them all, but I'm going missing. Whatever, if it's just attached to something and I just haven't done it yet. That's gonna hurt. Okay, so you. As well reroll you. Butter. I've been chipping away at the spine arts a little bit at a time at the moment. I'm up to Blade. Found some new things I want to do with them, which means I'm having to kind of redo all the ones I've done so far, but that's fine. Oh, I guess you haven't seen it. We just ignore the schedule. I will just use this one. Yeah, spine art, not spines. Yeah, I'm up to Blade. I thought of some stuff I want to do. Instead of trying to do like a outer glow of the color of the rider, I think I'm just gonna do a drop shadow on the logos. And maybe a drop shadow on the sprites as well. And then add in, you see how I've got the S and the M for Zacross and then the Shin Zeno J collection that we got from Media Blasters, basically. I'm gonna add in a TV one as well. That way there's a nice, like, per thing of what it is, there's a designation of what it is. Yeah, the thing is, like, even though Zekross in, I think still Shin, Zeno, and J are all counted as like main series material, Zekross is only like I think it's like a half-hour special, like a half-hour TV special, and that was it. And then Shin, Zeno, and J are all individual movies that I think are collectively like 2 hours long, but they were all released like over the course of like 90, like 94 to 96, I think. I don't remember. They were in the late 90s is when all three of those movies got released. Technically, we have Zeno, we got Commander Zeno over here stateside back then as a FMV game for the Saturn, I think. It was either the Saturn or the Genesis. One of the two second consoles did Commander Zeno the game. And it was an FMV game. For whatever godforsaken reason. But yeah, I'm going to add in an S and an M for them. I will note the Zekross number and then the Shin Zeno J numbers are basically made up because I don't expect either, like, granted, the Shin Zeno J release is out. There is no official release of Zekross. Honestly, there's no official release for a lot of these. This is basically a theoretical assignment. But, like, Zekross is going to get packed into something. But it is technically the third TV special that Ryder ever produced. So that's why he gets a 3. And then Shin, Zeno, and J. Technically, Shin is the 10th Show era movie. So that's why it gets the 10. Technically, it will be whatever number movie collection we end up getting in terms of Ryder. So, like, honestly, outside of the main Ryder numbers, the numbers are just made up. And they're just a theoretical, this is the number they would theoretically have. So I'm just kind of like going with it and hoping for the best. But yeah, I've got the sprite sheets split up into the individual sprites for everybody that I have access to, which is through Xaid. And I have to reassemble. What is it? Mickey comes into no keep. Decade. It's 5. Those what's your games? 10. 13. 17 more. No, 18 more. Because I have the rest of the Heisei era to do in terms of the main shows. I've pulled what I can out of what I need out of those archives. I just mean they're in a zip folder because I loaded them into a program and that split the sprite sheet into all the individual sprites, and I have those extracted. I just have to reassemble the individual sprites into the sprite I need. Which just means I look at the picture of what I want that to look like and then go through the individual sprites and go, is this the sprite I want? No. Is this the piece of the sprite I want? No. Is this the piece by sprite I want? Yes. So I guess, for example, I'll just... Just take that, I'll just use Kuga as an example, as I find Kuga's sheet. So, like, just to use Kuga as an example. This website lets me just get a zip folder of all the sprites split up into individual files, but I then have to reassemble it into the sprite you see on the box art or on the spine art. And so I'm just taking the pose they do for when they do their supers and All Rider Revolution and is going, well, that's the head. Where's the body? And then look for the correct body, which I think is that one. And then I have to look for the correct upper part of the arm, and then the lower part of the arms, and then the upper part of the legs, and the lower part of the legs, and sometimes the foot. Some other times the foot's baked in. Sometimes I don't have to look for feet. Sometimes I do have to look for feet. And then it's just a process. It is a very boring process, but it's what I do for that. I basically threw on somebody's, like, stitched together review of Columbo Season 3 and was doing it today. Yeah, I can't do basically anybody from build forward because those sprites don't exist in All Rider Revolution style. I would either have to make them or poke somebody and be like, hey, can you make these for me? I can give you any and all relevant files. Damn it, that was an exact kill. Oh well.
Game start. Lead alike.
Okay. Go to the academy.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club go
Looking to buy? Hey, looking to buy?
What's wrong with that?
Probably bypassed the chest I was supposed to get. Oh well, find it again. Upstairs. Here. Oh.
What's wrong with them?
Somehow didn't pick that one. It's a different.
Looks good.
Heard from the math teacher. The gym teacher is sick again.
Get out of class again.
Oh. Can fight with whiteboard. Actually, I think it's just the divider.
From the math teacher that the gym teacher is sick again.
Is that all?
I just slammed through the school. Granted, I think it was on rails for most of the school when I was doing the story. I got, like, basically no treasures here.
Looks good.
Oh, she just does go poof.
We have all the clues we need. The culprit is...
Is that all? Looks good.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
We can do it! We can do anything!
Your time to shine. Night falls. Good night. Rise and shine.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
Have some fun. Till we meet again. What are you doing?
Mountains roar, dragons rise! Mamma mia!
Thank you, Churufluknuk, for the follow. I was distracted by Chicken Blockies update. Looks like it's just showing some functionality for some of the other stuff from this recent upcoming wave, so nothing too interesting. Oh, hi. Puzzle. Do a Fez puzzle real quick. Okay. So we have to go back and forth, otherwise. Hey. Huh? Just get out from us. Nope. Okay, that was just weird. I feel like that's not how any of the other puzzles have worked so far, but maybe I've just misunderstood them.
So that's how it works.
Okay, I didn't know there was an achievement.
Did you watch the show last night?
Is that all?
Back over here. So, basically at the end of the hall. I should have just looked at the map. As it is immediately teleporting. It would have been faster. Like in the main hall? Yes. Or the main courtyard, actually.
Looks good.
Probably starts pointing me to warp pipes now. Yeah. Those are probably the ones I haven't gotten now. Nope. What's down here? Ah, another chest. I should have figured. Oh, and... I was hoping there was a platform spawn beneath me, and there wasn't. Oh well. Your warp pipeline. This one. Just gonna ride this up just in case. I fucking knew it. I was like, there's gonna be something up top, isn't there? Okay, there's something else. Felt that one. Another one, pipe one. Over here. And those were a pipe that I've been in before. So I missed an optional one, I assume. Better shoot. Oh god. This way. Oh, okay. I see it. It's all spikes down there. Little guy.
We need a strategy.
Oh. I didn't even see the little guy there. That was just a nice little bonus. Wait, this thing. I've still got a lot I have not found here. Damn. Oh, I did not mean to go back in. Technically go back out. I'm just gonna check to make sure. Okay. Haven't been in this one yet. Damn, got blocked by the cat. Oh, I see. Just need to come up here with this. Swap them back. And treasure. Now I gotta swap around to get out. Or just do that. Thought I had to swap them into a specific formation.
From the math teacher that the gym teacher is sick again.
We have all the clues we need. The culprit is...
I think this is what I had to go through for the story. I think. Maybe not. I don't... Need every coin I can get. Big fancy chest. Not the biggest possible one, but a fancy chest nonetheless.
We have all the tools we need. And the culprit is...
I heard from the math teacher that fitness club's looking for new members.
I know I had to do this one for the story. I guess I missed the chest somewhere. Probably because the it's over at the moment. 4.0 has been out long enough that they probably stopped the drops campaign. Oh. I did not jump. That actually doesn't give me that. Go. Flip this. Okay. Okay. Flip this and that fix that down. Oh. Jump with the cloud. That works. Oh my god. Okay, put that back up. On going. Whoop, I see it. Just have to get to it. Shortcut back around to here. they don't. There we go. Oh no. You never know. Unless it looks sketchy as hell already. In which case, yeah, probably. It was like a majority of the ones I was missing. Yeah, down to 2.
I heard from the math teacher that the fitness club's looking for
So, a different warp pipe. Okay, and the other warp pipe basketball goal. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to run for it instead of just having patience.
Great. The more the better.
Hello.
Hello.
So apparently everybody has interest in doing an Ace Attorney manual now. I don't know if you've looked in the Discord in the last few days.
I have not.
Okay. Somebody went in there and also DM'd me. It's like, hey, can you do Ace Attorney 2? And I was like, fine, I'll check and make sure Ace Attorney 2 is good. And it was. So I dropped that one in 3 because I fixed the one little logical error that 3 had. And also trimmed down the categories based off the episode chapters. And now some folks are just like, hey, what if we did the logic based off the episode chapters? And I was like, don't think that's going to change anything. Not in the way you think it will. Unless I'm missing something.
I mean, that's good that that happened, though.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting people like, hey, here, I'm interested in Ace Attorney manual, just out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't
I
quite
mean,
understand.
it's possibly because of the fact of the episode select stuff now.
I guess. That's been like months now.
Yeah, but that was also holidays.
Fair. But yeah, like, I don't know, doing the logic based off the episode select, like, all I see that doing is you're multi-locking segments of the game. So you're waiting on more things for less checks. So I think that really slows down the manual. And also, some of the episode breakups are only like 2 checks, maybe, sometimes 3. So it's like no value at all. And I think if you also do it that way, you have to completely rework what the goal is. And I don't, what's the goal then? Collecting an arbitrary amount of an item? Like, I understand wanting the manual to not be linear in terms of your progression through a case, but also, hey, we only have 10 save slots. If we crack this open anymore in terms of what you're doing, especially if you're doing more than one game, you're gonna run out of saves very quickly.
Yeah. So I can kind of see both sides.
Yeah.
Because now with the episode select, yes, you've still only got the 10 saves, but you really don't need as many of the saves
Right.
per game.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get back in the mindset of wanting to work on an AP again.
Yeah.
I've kind of went into the mindset of focus on fixing bot,
Yeah.
because now I've also possibly labbed out a way to where it might be able to assign roles for Twitch subscribers kind of deal.
Ooh.
I've got a thought, and I also want to do some actual code cleaning before I end up making this a 1,000-line file that I will never be able to figure out again.
Yeah.
Because I'm horrible for that crap.
Yeah, I understand what they're trying for, but I'm like, that requires a completely, like, new version of this manual across the board. Because it's going
Yeah.
it needs an entirely new logic system. It needs an entirely new goal. And I don't want to do it. I like how it's set up right now. If someone wants to do that as an alternative, fine. I'm not reworking this entire system I have set up that works for every fucking game in this franchise to just do a completely new logic system. No, I don't wanna. Do it yourself.
And I mean, it could also be that maybe those suggestions are coming from people from the outside looking in, and they've not actually done it yet.
I mean, the one person who bugged me about about Ace Attorney 2 was brand new to the server.
So that kind of leads me to think that.
Because they have
I'm not saying that's a case of that is someone that has done it compared to someone that hasn't, but that might be a case of maybe they've not done enough to see the flaws of you've cracked this open too big, then you've screwed yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which that's hard to see. And it's hard to see it the opposite way too. So by no means am I trying to bash anyone on that, because I've even done that. But yeah.
Yeah, the system I have works. If someone wants to try a completely new system, they are happy to do so. I have cataloged what all things require what evidence in the game. Go have fun. I am not reworking this. Because if I rework one, I have to rework all three of them. Because I don't think across different logics are going to cooperate with each other. Like, if Ace Attorney 1 has a different logic system than Ace Attorney 2, I think they're gonna, like, butt heads. And that's gonna cause problems.
In the combine them together sense.
Yeah.
And at that point, you just have two different logic sets.
Mm-hmm.
Because keep in mind, technically, once they get all three together, your original logic can still be done in each individual game using the master one.
Yeah.
Because it's all going to be YAML settings then.
Mm-hmm.
Which could lend to the individuals having their own logic then.
Yeah.
If obviously, if someone chose to do so. Not saying that you have to be the one to do it, by no means, but...
The only thing I would want to do right now with the three of them is to unify how the categories of evidence are set up. Which is just to say, hey, here's basically all of the first investigation segment for, like, case 1-1 all together now. Well, actually, it would just be trial stuff for 1-1, but you get the idea. They're now broken up a little bit better, so you can, like, there's not 5 million checks you have to scroll through per case. It's like, it's a little bit more broken up, so it's a little easier to navigate.
I'm waiting for you on the stream together, by the way.
Oh,
because I've got the dashboard updated.
I will refresh it. It did not show that yet.
Also, fun fact, I can't figure out where the original stuff that I had for the Twitch chat side of things went for the bot, so I have to play fast and loose on how I'm implementing anything else.
Ray.
Because one fatal thing, and I might be redoing the entire Twitch side of it too.
That's fun.
I'm like, yeah, great. I went to look for it because it was telling me I had the wrong permissions, which it might not. I need to actually test and make sure I had something messed up code-wise. But yeah, if it's right, then yeah, I don't know where that one is. I looked.
I'm also busy doing spine arts for theoretical writer home media releases at the moment, so I'm good with not touching Ace Attorney for a little bit, but I also would like help on that. I can't get help because I'm like, I just need help finding one set of sprite sheets for all the characters from Writer Revolution. I don't know where are, but I know they exist. And also, can someone help me crack open Generation 1 and 2, please? Fuck's sakes. Why can I get no help? Also, it is a nightmare to do that. I think I have to use 3 different programs to crack into one game.
Oof.
Anywho, I'm going to take a stream down. We'll be right back with Tales from the Cube with Kirby Air Ride here in a second, folks.